Hi everybody, my name is Audrey and welcome to my gardening channel. I've never made a YouTube channel before. I've always wanted to for other things, but I'm starting my gardening experience this year for the first time and I'm really excited about it. So I thought, what better time to start YouTube than now? So this is my garden. I will show you in a moment, but I have two 3x9-foot garden beds, and I'm going to be growing lots of veggies in them organically, all organic, and so I'm really excited. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I've been doing research as much as I can, but it's pretty hard when you'll hear two experts in the same field say two totally contradicting pieces of advice. So I'm just kind of collecting all the research that I'm doing and doing my best. Right? This is my first year. I've already said that probably a few times, but I'm really excited to learn, to grow my own food, and yeah, I'm just excited for the experience. I'm excited for the fruits of my labor. See what I did there? Okay, so let me show you. This is my garden plot. I have two of them, so this whole thing is mine. As you can see, today I have a little bit of work to do to remove all of the scraps and weeds and crap left over from last year. I already did that on this side. But this is my first real day at the garden. So I'm going to be clearing out all the stuff from last year. I'm going to be turning the soil. I'm going to be adding this compost, 2 bags of compost into each side, and mixing it into the old soil. And then I'm going to be putting my new soil on top. Not sure how much I'm going to need, but I brought 5 bags. We'll see how many I end up using at the end of it. But then I'm going to mix the last 2 bags of compost, one on each side, in with the new soil. Then I'm going to give it a good water with my watering can. And yeah, so I'm excited. First day at the garden, let's go. I've got my shovel, I've got my soil turner, I've got my brand new gardening gloves from Costco, I love them, and some gardening tools I borrowed from my mom. I've got my knee pad and my other knee pads, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, you catch my drift. So I'm gonna start by taking all of the matter that I don't want in my garden and putting it in that bucket. Once I'm done that, I'm going to start turning the soil and then I'll report back to y'all. Okay? Here I go. Day 1, baby! So this is where I'm at. I've taken out all of the stuff I need to take out of the garden. Now I'm turning the soil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work half a bed at a time. So I'm going to take the top half of soil off of half of a bed and move it to the other half. Turn the bottom half of soil, and I'm going to add half a bag of compost into each bottom half and half a bag of compost into the top half. So there will be a bag of compost per half bed in total, and mix it around so that it's all blended in there. And then I'm going to do my top soil and put the compost in that soil. I'll have 1 bag per bed for the topsoil, but here's where we're at right now. It's going well. I am working away. I'm breaking a sweat. I've seen tons of worms. I wonder if I can find, oh look, there's one right there. I've seen tons and tons and tons of cute little wormies and spiders. So yeah, I will check back in a bit. mixing in the compost into the bottom half of the old soil. Once I've got all this mixed in, I have 6 bags of compost, and so my plan is to put half a bag on the bottom half, half a bag on the top half. That's 1 full bag. Half a bag on this bottom half, half a bag on this top half. That's 1 bag, so that's 4 bags for the whole garden that way. And then the last 2 I will put in the topsoil. That's my plan. Okay. I've slightly changed the way I'm going to do it. It's still pretty much the same thing, but I just thought I'd fill you guys in anyway. I put the top half of the soil back on here. I was about to do this half on top, but then I realized I'm gonna actually do the bottom half of that one first with this half, and then I can just put 1 whole bag over the top of it, and that makes it a lot simpler. But here's where we're at now. Got a little friend. He says, "Where did my roof go? What's going on? Sharon, pack up the dogs. It's a damn tornado." Yep. Sorry, pal. Okay, I have put the compost on the bottom half of the soil. I've turned it, and now I have put the top layer of soil back on. I'm going to add a whole bag of compost on this top layer. I'm going to mix it up and use that tool again to get it all mixed in and combined. And then I'm going to go in with my topsoil. And I truly don't think I will need very much, because this is already, after turning the soil and adding the compost, this is already a lot higher than it was before. But we're looking good, guys. We're looking good. Okay, all the compost has been added, so there's one bag in the bottom layer, one bag in the top layer, and I've mixed it all up. I have been kind of wondering if I should have gotten more compost, but there's nothing I can do about it now, so I'm going to try not to stress about it. Now I'm going to add my new soil and my compost on top, but I will not need nearly as much as I thought, because as you can see, we're almost at the top of the bed here. But I also do think that this will kind of sink a little bit as we get rain and stuff. So we'll see how much we need. But this is what she's looking like now. Haven't done that side yet. Okay, here is the layer with my brand new topsoil. I used 1 whole bag of this, minus there's a little bit left over in here that I'm gonna sprinkle on top after I mix in the compost, just a teeny bit if there's room, but we're pretty much at the top now. So I'm just gonna add the compost, 1 more bag of compost on top of here, mix it in, and then sprinkle that on top if there's room. And there is this bed all finished. I'm now going to do the same exact thing with this bed, but I'm not going to film it this time because, well, I already filmed it this time. So I'm going to do the same thing, copy paste on that side. Audrey out. And this is the finished product. Yep.